Today we're covering the Cookie Alliance Season 2-5 Light of Fate, my friends. Thank you for tuning into today's episode as we break down the 4Ts. That's the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to help you succeed here in your run today. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, if you got a question, if you got a comment along the way, do let me know because I'd love to hear from you, and feel free to join us in our amazing Discord server, my friends. All right, Light of Fate it is. Down below you can find those timestamps as we break down each of these pieces here for you today. We're going to leverage all this knowledge that we have already from Elite 3 and one of the top 10,000 free-to-play players, well, top 10,000 players. I'm also free-to-play in Hollyberry server. All right, let's get into it here. Light of Fate normal mode. Now, a couple things about this one. First and foremost, as we always like to say, new players, returning players, make sure you use up your artifacts here. We'll put those against each of the skills and elementals. That is going to significantly help your team. We do not have a poison team. It does become important later. However, this one right now, we do not have that. Couple suggested ones though here are water and earth. And one of the reasons why I'm calling out the poison is if you'd like to invest in that skill or elemental, you can keep that in mind. But the big two right now to get through this is water and earth. And water is one of the ones that we had in Ember of Fate. So a couple things there. Additionally, here we also have the enemy's debuff resist up, we have defense up, we have cooldown up, and the new one is attack speed down. Now, also, don't forget to make sure that you have your Beacon of Valor in there. Those are all key things in terms of the tactics. And the other last tip that we like to have, and you might have seen this in the last episode, is make sure that you get your biscuits on your cookies. This is a great opportunity to really look at number of cookies and upgrade and tweak and do those things while you're doing this particular event in terms of Cookie Alliance. So a couple other call-outs there. Now, in terms of our strategy, we do take a full-blown elemental strategy when it comes to the Cookie Alliance. We have done that for several seasons here. If you follow, watch my channel and are a part of this community, that is one of the strategies. Now, certainly you can run it with one team. If you watch the last episode, we ran it all the way through with our water team. We probably can do it here today as well. So just like to call a couple of those things out for your awareness. Now, a few pieces here. When it comes to these teams, a great other tip and trick is you can leverage these skills to figure out the cookies that would fit into those buckets for you, because it's rather helpful for those pieces. Now, in terms of our water team, this is who we are on for this team. Now, our toppings and biscuit guides are available to you down below for everything in our playlist, so you can check those out here on the channel. We're not going to go exclusively into each of these cookies, but however, that gives you an idea. And then additionally, for all of our setup at treasures, to make it a little bit easier, we are on attack and cooldown, primarily focused around these three. However, you can always go libraries and enchant robes for more of the bulky team stuff. You could use Duroneers here. You could also, if you had to, use Sugar Swans. We also Sleepyhead Jelly Watch if it's higher up for you. You also got crit and Disciples Magic Scroll and more defense if you need. So just a couple ideas, and then Vial there as well in terms of maybe how you want to think about your cookies. Now, a couple other pieces here when it pertains to this one. We do have our toppings. We always recommend Resident where it makes sense, and those are some ways to think about it, but we'll plow through these quickly so you can see what we have there. So that is our water team for you here today. Additionally, then we have our frost team. So our frost team comprised of everything of frost except for parfait cookie. Additionally, if you are going to put a biscuit here on Ice Cold Yeti, just go on cooldown because ethereal and the other stats aren't really going to impact Ice Cold Yeti. So those are things to keep in mind. And again, really predicated on a lot of good frost damage here. Let's go ahead and look at our toppings so you can see those. Here we are as well. Attack, cooldown, and cooldown there. You could go on attack here for Frost Queen if you wanted to. And then 3, we're on our Earth team. So our Earth team is comprised here of these particular cookies. We don't have all 5 in. We've cut this one from the team right there. No olive cookie. We have parfait in there as, cream puff in there as our healer for this team. Then additionally here are the toppings. We're on solid almond, attack, and then crit there. And then for 4, we do have a light team. So our light team is here. This is all light cookies, by the way. And then additionally, in terms of our toppings, we're on, you could go attack here if you want to. We're on Solid Almond. Here we're on Solid Almond, here we're on Attack, here we're on Cooldown, and here we're on Attack. The big one really being Creme Brulee, getting the boost from everything else and protection there from everything else as well. And then last but not least, we do have our Fire team, my friends. And certainly, once again, you can check here for what you need. Lots of fire in here, depending on what you want to do, how you want to do it. One thing is you could probably swap in Rye versus one of these other ones up front if you wanted to get a little bit more single target damage. Might help with bosses, those kinds of things. Instead, those are some ideas there for you. However, we do have everything there. Primarily a 3 tank, 1 damage dealer, and then cream unicorn there. Now here we got cooldown, or sorry, Solid Almond. We got Solid Almond. We have attack, and then we have cooldown. So once again, those are all the teams at a fast flyby. More details, you can always check out the previous episode as well. And because we always drop nuggets of tidbits and tricks for you. All right, so those are all the key pieces there. Again, topping guides, biscuit guides, everything that you need to know at a detailed level. You can go check those out on these cookies. All right, so that, my friends, is our strategy. Again, really only needing the 2. One other piece that I can show you that is and can be important. So in our second slot, you may want to move this one to being your Earth team. So you can go team order. You can have this one. Let's deselect. Oop. We got to go here. Oh, that's not. Oh, 2 is top. There we go. We're good. There we go. Swap it. So there you go. Just like that. We got water and we got Earth. There we are. And there you go. Back to back so that you can quickly move them. Sometimes that helps. Just another thing to keep in mind. It does become way more important. Not only here in some of the lower levels, but it is very important later, making sure that you're moving stuff quickly around, because it does make a bigger difference on those suggested elementals, what stuff is weak on, in order to help you succeed in your runs as well. However, we should have good opportunity here to actually run all the way through. We do have 4 minutes to try and get through this as well. There we go. And as you can see, my water team hits pretty hard, which is nice. Here we go. All right. Now, the other thing, if you're noticing, that clock's only running when you hit each of the waves too, which is helpful. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, the giant sand jellyworm, my friends. Now we should hit water here, I think. Yep, there we go. So now we've hit water. Then we'll hit our Earth. Now we did get to that cooldown up. Here we go. Wave 12, Vampire Cookie. There we go. And now what we'll do here is we'll actually swap, because we know that we're going to hit the Earth. So there you go. So that's one of the things that you can do as you move into the next one, as you are aware of what's coming up next. You're going to want to swap immediately so that you can take advantage of a lot of the reset on the cooldowns as you move into that next wave, so they don't take advantage of you on those runs. But again, our water team was strong enough to get all the way through. Actually, probably any of our teams were strong enough to get all the way through. Make sure you get the reward chest of your choice. All right. Now, additionally, one other tip and trick here is if you are constantly building up, or if you're stuck at this one, it's good to always kind of open both chests, because then you can take advantage of all the rewards and you get the double up on the artifact points. That way, if you're capped kind of a thing, it can really, really help you continue to run, and build up your team. And take advantage of those upgrades to really help you move into the next level and incrementally increase your current score as well. So my friends, that is Cookie Alliance Season 2.5 normal mode for you. All she wrote for the lovely Light of Fate. We are successful. We get to claim our reward here with our time jumpers, and we have now done it so that you can do it as well. With that, that is today's episode here, taking all the learnings that we have as a free-to-play player here, Elite 3, current rank at 10,000 here on Hollyberry, and imparted that to you. With that, that once again is our strategy, our tactics, our team, our treasures, and our toppings in order to help you succeed here in Light of Fate, Cookie Alliance mode, Season 2.5. Thank you for tuning in. If you still got questions, if you got comments, let me know, because I love to hear from you as always. And feel free to join us in our amazing Discord server, my friends. We have a lot of fun. On top of that, thank you Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here. On top of that, thank you to all of our members. I appreciate that support. Memberships are available to you. On top of that, we do have our affiliate links, something there for everyone, as I like to say. Check those out. Additionally, we have our socials. At me, chat me, as I like to say. Stay connected, my friends. I love to see what you're running, love to see how you're playing, and I'd love to see your fan art. We have a lot of fun with those things. Now, with that, keep on running, my friends, because only onwards and upwards here for Season 2.5 and so much more in Cookie Run Kingdom. With that, we'll see you again soon. Take care.